Good morning, world. Gold is up and about already, looking for people to bark at. Locals are out and about. We've got some absolutely epic clouds today. Gold has decided that this is the best place for her right now, right in the sun. We are now 64 days into the Siargao Island Lockdown. We've been stuck on this island for that long, and I thought it would be good to give you an honest update of what's going on and how we're coping with everything. Story has been experimenting with homeschooling apps at the moment to supplement what we've been doing with her ourselves. How are your lessons?
Nice.
Are they fun?
Yeah. ABC Mouse TV.
That's right, it's actually called ABC Mouse, isn't it? Well done. What have you learned today? Can you show me your little character that you made? That one, that's you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
Wait, press it. Let's see what you look like.
Nice?
Yeah? You chose those pigtails, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's in your aquarium? Haven't seen that yet.
Like when you pick it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you jump it back in.
Oh, what, you can move the fish around?
Yeah.
I think you've got a seahorse in there too, haven't you? So this is a new thing we started with Story a couple of days ago. One of my friends has been using it with his daughter as well, and he said that she really liked it, but she was a bit older than Story, so I wasn't sure how she was going to respond to it.
Look, I'm just going to talk to you.
Okay.
Not hot, not cold.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's how you keep the seahorse's temperature correct, don't you?
Yeah, but keep it warm.
That's right. It needs to be just warm, doesn't it? That's very clever. Sasha is currently working on one of our videos from when we went to Burma. So we're finding that we have to really maximise our time and make it efficient. So while I'm filming a vlog, Sasha can be editing something else. And this is mainly because that we only brought one laptop with us, and Sasha's laptop is back in England. So being able to find the time for us both to work has been a challenge. That's why I normally work at night and Sasha works during the day. And then obviously we both go out together and film videos, and that's part of our work. Are you painting an angelfish? Oh, you've seen an angelfish, haven't you?
Blue.
Yeah?
Blue sea.
That's pretty.
Just my paper.
Okay. So that's another reason why we utilise technology like this, like using apps and stuff to keep Story learning while we're not able to both be actively homeschooling her during the day. There are times when we both have to work because we're working from home, and this fills in the gaps for us a little bit. It is difficult because you have to put a lot of trust in these things to make sure they've been developed with your child in mind. So it takes a lot of research and recommendation. Should I help you find a new chair? You have to go to the furniture shop. It's there.
What about Delta?
Did you buy it already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you've only got 7 tickets left.
No, it's not here. Yeah, but he's not on it now.
Okay, put the little girl on the chair.
He wasn't on it properly.
Ah, there we
Was
go.
she?
No, she wasn't. And of course, there are times when you leave your child alone with it, and if it's teaching them something that you don't particularly agree with, you need to be aware of what's in them.
I really miss having my laptop with me, because we could have double teamed the edits, which is what we normally do. Because I don't have it, we feel like we've gotten a bit bogged down with all our videos that we need to do. So as soon as Jay's not using the laptop for work, I jump on here and start another edit so we can try and make a dent in our video pile. I'm currently doing the Burma videos. We filmed them all as daily vlogs while we were there. What we hope to do with them is have them all edited, and then we can put them up as daily vlogs as they were intended. That will be happening after the lockdown here in the Philippines. We can get back to our travel schedule so you can see what we were doing before we actually found ourselves here on Siargao.
Papa has been keeping herself busy with her church meetings. At the moment, all religious gatherings are not allowed, so she actually can't physically go to her Kingdom Hall here in General Luna. So she's been doing all of her meetings online via the Zoom app. When the quarantine is over, that will change, I think. And also having a garden to work on has helped her a lot. All of these plants are going to get transplanted soon. The other day, Mum was making seedling pots out of the centres of toilet rolls, and that's how they look. Hello, monster. You come to join me?
It's too hot down there.
It is a bit hot down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yesterday I built this for my mum. Inside this growing patch there's a lot of coconut larvae living underneath the soil, and we're worried that they'll eat the roots of some of the young plants. So we got the best quality soil from the garden, and we're going to try and see if we can grow the spinach in here. Everyone's just trying to find their best way to function here. When we first moved into this resort, obviously it was all still running properly, but now they've had to lay off some of the staff. There's actually only one staff member left now, so it's been a tough time for everybody. We've also been trying to keep ourselves occupied with like kind of menial tasks like baking and just learning how to make things in a pan instead of an oven, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I find I have to keep my mind active to avoid overthinking in the quiet moments. So I've just made a plate of chapatis for our lunch. I've done 2 loads of laundry this morning, and just things like sweeping. Like, it's such a monotonous task that needs doing. But I just find that doing those little things, they might not seem like big things, but it helps to just keep the thoughts at bay, the big thoughts at bay. So that's what I've found has helped.
I myself have never really liked doing mundane tasks, but I have noticed that recently, because we have not much control over what we can actually do now, because there's a lot of waiting involved, we might as well fill those gaps with these things, like learning how to make bread a different way. And because of being kind of forced to do those kind of things, we have learned some interesting techniques that would be useful in life. Like when you go somewhere and you don't have an oven, we know that you can make bread in a pan and stuff like that. So they're not totally mundane and useless.
Yeah.
I would have said I didn't have time for it before, and because the lockdown around the world has kind of forced everybody to have more time, yeah, we've just found new skills and new things to kind of like add to your library.
Yeah, I have heard a few people though comment and say that they're bored and they want to get back to work and going out and whatever. I have not had one day to be bored. I don't know what you can be bored. There's just so much that you can do.
I think our situation is a little bit unique as well, in the sense that we do work from home and we are kind of schooling from home, so we haven't really got time to be bored.
Yeah, especially with story. You know, like I've seen like things on Facebook and stuff like, oh, in lockdown, chill out, relax, read a book and sit in a cozy corner and curl up in the cushions. What have you got to complain about, kind of thing. I was like, that does not happen when you've got a child. All those people in lockdown with kids, they don't have time to read a book and cozy up and watch a nice film. It just doesn't happen.
All of the mundane tasks that you have to do, they need to be useful to your current situation as well. Like making bread is like going to get eaten by everybody, so it's like, you know.
Well, that's why I'm making the chapatis right now. It's for lunch.
Yeah. Story's really been enjoying doing her work, haven't you? This has kept you occupied for a few hours now. I feel like you've perfected the art of the chapati, Sasha.
Yeah, these are probably the best ones I've made.
Yeah, this is a good thickness. The perfect chapati. Look at all the sweat dripping off the side of your head, Story. Are you hot?
Yeah.
Look at you. Story's just made her way down to the vegetable tricycle. These guys have done good work during the lockdown because they've been bringing the vegetables directly to our door. It's been really helpful during the quarantine when we couldn't get out. What have you found?
This.
What's that?
In the basket.
Ah.
What's this then?
I don't know. What did the lady say it was?
Just a vegetable.
It is a nice looking vegetable.
Yeah, is this actually vegan, Daddy?
It's vegan, yeah. All vegetables are vegan.
Huh. Look, oh, how sticks money.
Yeah.
Do you need this, Papa? Do you need this?
That's a nice happy mood. Look at that.
Oh, please.
Is that a sad face?
Yeah. What is this, maybe?
Vegetable. It's a vegetable. It's a vegetable. She's fascinated by it.
Seesaw, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
This started to shoot up from
Mm.
there.
There's nothing more satisfying than trying to grow something and seeing some results, eh? Is this the one?
That's my crushed tomato. I thought, oh no, I can't be bothered to see this, so I just put the crushed bit in there, and that's what's come up there. You see?
Look at this, the garlic is starting to grow. That is very satisfying.
And that was planted on the 2nd of the 4th. April. 2nd of April, that I put that down there. Out of one big pot, I just made them into big. But look at my oranges. That's my oranges. Orange.
I wouldn't have thought that was going to come up so much.
And that's the lemon.
Yeah, that pineapple's grown up more than the other ones.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I'm adding a sand barrier around this, strengthen it up a bit. Vegetable garden's taking shape. Sasha's back to work in the office.
Spy.
We're working around the frog and we're planting the okras, the lady's fingers, into the new beds that we made. Mum says these are the only ones we've got so far that aren't climbing plants, so we can put these in the bed without having to have like a stick frame or anything. Wow, what are you up to? Those wings are on backwards though.
I want it to be like that.
This side.
I need to save my little chili plants.
So we can't put the spinach in here. I'm attempting to build a climbing structure before I get eaten to death by mosquitoes. I think all over the world people have started to see the value of planting right now because of this quarantine situation. What's growing?
Yeah, those beans.
The snake
the ones
beans.
that I did from seed.
What, these?
Yeah, you can see the beans out there, can you?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I thought it was the okra. I thought it was a bit of gal, but no, it's the beans.
Cheers world. Sasha just made me an iced cacao drink with coconut milk in it. It is delicious. And this is the status of my structure, which should be finishing soon. Excuse my shaky hands, but I've made some little notches in here for the coconut leaf to rest in. I'm just going to tie it up with some strings and then have a shower. And that is it. I just need to do another cross beam like that on the other side. And we've got ourselves a little bean structure. Quite pleased with that. A great way to pass the time during quarantine. Today has felt like it's gone really quickly. It's mosquito time, so Story's
Thank you, Story.
being a bit of organic insect repellent. What have you got hidden there?
I found something.
Sherry.
I didn't smell any animals.
What is it?
One of a beetle.
Wing of a beetle.
You like collecting wings of beetles?
How do you find these?
Yeah, I never see them.
Can I throw it away?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Let's do some sunset shout outs.
Why not? We are going to say happy birthday, Jane de Granger. You are from Quezon City and this request was sent in by your husband Kent. Also, hello to your daughter. Hi.
Hello, Peter.
Hi.
Bela.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Jane.
Good job.
Wendy Jane Rockets, who grew up in Manila, now living in Singapore. This was from Brian.
Hello to Wendy. And then moving on to the next one is actually a 20th wedding anniversary, and that is for Carl and Lee from Perth.
And they also requested that we send a message to their daughter, Camille, and that is, they love you very, very much.
Oh, how lovely.
Hello, all of you.
And now we have one more wedding anniversary, and this is for Vanessa and Ezekiel. It was actually for the 19th of May, and we just missed it, but happy anniversary for yesterday anyway, sorry it's belated.
We hope you had a nice day.
And you've been watching our vlogs from Portugal too, so you've been seeing us for quite a while.
I'm a bit fast, aren't I?
You're a bit
Wow.
fast, yeah.
Okay, ready for your shout out?
Oh, hello, Albert.
Oh.
Get well and fight on.
Good girl. And Albert, that request was by Sylvia, who's a frontline nurse, and they are from Los Angeles. So hello to you both.
Hi guys.
Right, I think we'll do a quick fire round now. So first of all, Jenny and children Matt, Hani and Zion. All the nurses working at the MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas. This is from Marsha. And also hello to her little doggy Cookie.
Rosalie Gonzalez in Dubai.
Cherry from Davao City.
Teresa Fowler's grandchildren, Holly and Archie.
Hello Holly and Archie. Evelyn Oberlin, this is from Andrea.
Carlos in Michigan, and that's from your wife Karenina. Kat, Jervin and Jenneth from Doha, Qatar.
And Colleen and Ashton from Trinidad and Tobago. Hi.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. That's it for today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for us, it really does help a lot. And we'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.
Bye.